Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and this time it is time for the 11.50 update. Hit that like button down below if you are excited that there is finally an update. Seriously though, hit that like button down below, it has been so long. And also, it only takes a second, helps out this video with the algorithm, and I appreciate it a ton. But with that being said, we have got a bunch of free rewards to go over for the event that is happening for Valentine's Day. On top of that, leaked skins, Harley Quinn skins, and other update stuff, so just be sure to watch this video all the way through for all of the info. We have got so much to talk about today. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah guys, if you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications for guides for those challenges. I'll be helping you get all of the free rewards in the easiest way possible. And on top of that, if you want to help support me, be sure to use code TheLlamaSir in the item shop, #EpicPartner. It helps support the channel a bunch. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it here. Let's go over the leaked skins that were revealed in this update. There are definitely some interesting skins here, some weird ones, some cool ones, but for the most part these all have to do with Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So obviously they're themed around hearts, anything to do with Valentine's Day. You've even got like roses for some of the stuff. Like for example, this wrap right here is literally "Roses Are Red," which is actually kind of a cool wrap, but it's just a wrap, so nothing too special. But yeah, let's go through these quickly. Like for example, here you have Love Thorn, which is probably the most interesting out of all of the Valentine's Day themed skins, and this one is the only epic rarity skin. The rest are either rare or uncommon. But yeah, as you can see, very unique details to it. It's even got a second style, which is pretty interesting. It's got a dark version with like the broken heart symbol on it and glowing purple eyes. Also, the back bling, I'm pretty sure, is the infatuation pack, as you can see right here, which seems to maybe be a floating heart. I'm not exactly sure how that would work. Gonna have to check that out in game, but it's pretty interesting overall. And it also appears to have a dark version as well. And then I think this pickaxe goes with it, but it's a very unique pickaxe. I'm not exactly sure what the name is, but again, it's very unique. It's got the floating heart on it, which I'm curious to see how that's going to be animated and stuff. And I'm also assuming it's going to have some interesting hitting effects, if that makes sense. Like when you hit something or break something, it has like an effect to it. Not 100% sure about that. We'll have to wait and see in game. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Speaking of pickaxes, also oddly enough, for some reason there appears to be two versions of the same pickaxe. The first of which is the heart beater, which as you can see is this one. It's got a balloon inside of a metal heart. It's fairly cool. It's only a rare rarity pickaxe, and it says "make their hearts pound." That is the description of it. And that's interesting because there's also a pickaxe apparently called Heavy Heart, which appears to be literally the same pickaxe but with a different name and also a different description. It instead says "it's got so much love to give." So I'm really confused as to why there are two separate pickaxes that are the exact same model for the pickaxe itself. My only idea is that one of them was meant to have the image for the pickaxe we just went over, but it's still weird for sure. But yeah, then after that you have got this really interesting skin called the Candyman Skin, and apparently I think this is reactive. But yeah, the Candyman Skin. I mean, what is there really to say about it? It appears to be, well, you know, candy hearts in the form of a skin, and yeah, I don't even know what to say. Now, oh yeah, it is reactive. I remember now. It's supposedly reactive in the form that when you get eliminations, it will like send a message out. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but that is apparently what it does. And then also there's a bunch of other skins like the Pinky skin, for example, which honestly kind of creeps me out a bit. I think it's like, is it supposed to be like a pinky finger? Like, is that a nail mask that he's wearing? It's kind of odd. So yeah, that is a bit creepy right there. Also, there's the Pinky's Pink pack, which is his back bling. Nothing too crazy right there, but it's also got those creepy masks on it, which I'm not a big fan of. There's this Sweetie Skull wrap too, which is apparently just a wrap that's going to be in the item shop. Nothing too crazy right there. The Crusher skin is a fairly simple skin, but it's actually pretty cool. I could see a lot of people using this one for like competitive and stuff like that, as they usually do, but I do like that one. Again, it's simple but pretty cool overall. You've also got the X outfit, which is pretty simple as well, and honestly I like this one too because it's got a lot of red to it, but it's also red and white, so it fits in fairly well together. And he's also got the X on his forehead, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, nothing too crazy. That's another uncommon outfit, and I don't think that those come with back blings either because they're, well, uncommon. So something to keep in mind right there. But that is going to be it for the main skins of this update. But let's go ahead and get into it with the free rewards now, and these will be unlocked through special challenges called Love and War challenges. Those will be coming into the game soon, I think actually later today. And don't worry guys, I will have you covered with guides on how to complete the challenges in the easiest ways possible. So if you haven't yet, remember to subscribe for those. But first of all, there's 3 overall items that you're going to be able to get, 2 of which are skate skateboards and one is a pickaxe. But as you can see here, this is the first one. It is just a version of the backboard, and it's got that one skin on it, which I'm already forgetting the name of it. But yeah, it's that one, as you can see right there. And then there's also an opposite version for, I think, War, since it's the Love and War challenges. The other one is like black and blue, but pretty much just the opposite of that. However, the pickaxes are by far the best item that you can get out of all of these, and they are the Twilight Strikers, as you can see. So the description for these is sparkle and slice, and they are only uncommon rarity, but honestly, they're pretty cool overall. They're double pickaxes, which is always fun to have. But let's keep it going here with the rest of the stuff. You have also got this spray right here, which is just a simple spray, nothing too crazy. It's got that one skin on it. What is that skin called? Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it. I'm sure I can find it real quick. Looking through Metal Mouth, that's the name of that skin. But yeah, you've got that spray right there, and similarly, you also have the Thorny Love spray, which again is that one skin, which is called Love Thorn. That's right, that's the name of that skin. But yeah, we have got a spray for that one as well. So very cool. Well, kind of cool. They are sprays, I guess. But after that, you've also got a free wrap, which is, honestly, I like this one a bit. It is called the Beacon Trance wrap. I like this one a lot. It's a rare wrap, so I'm assuming that it might be animated, but it's got an interesting texture right there. I'm not exactly sure what it's meant to be, but obviously it's a bit of pink and like darker pink. But even looking at it like on the scar is so cool. It's actually a very nice wrap. But yeah, keeping it going here, we also have an emote, which as of right now, we only have the picture for it, so sorry about that. But as you can see, it's got a fan, so I'm assuming he's just like fanning himself. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, there you go. On top of that, you've also got a bunch of other random items, which are loading screens. There's this one, which is a pretty cool loading screen, actually. It's fairly bright, fairly detailed, fairly unique. It's also symmetrical, which is, you know, just kind of pleasing to look at. That is the Visions of Love loading screen. And then similarly, you've got the Visions of War loading screen, which is also a very cool one. And then finally, there's a couple of banners, but those aren't even that interesting, so we're not even going to go over them. But yeah, guys, again, those are all going to be unlocked through challenges. There's a bunch of challenges coming up, and they said they're going to announce them today, or at least announce the event that's happening today, so stick around for that. I'll likely upload a video later covering the challenges and stuff once they release. But on top of that, guys, we've got other things to talk about here too. But there's also the Harley Quinn set. That is right, guys. We knew we were going to be getting some Harley Quinn themed skins, and the first of which is obviously the outfit. Of course, we have to go through the outfit, but it's actually got two styles, and it's a DC outfit, so fits in with all of the other DC skins. But yeah, it's clearly Harley Quinn. Now, I'm not exactly sure which of these is from which movie. And then on top of that, there's two pickaxes. There is the Harley Hitter, which is the baseball bat that she uses. It says good night on it, and it's pretty cool to see another baseball bat. I think we've had one before, but that's a cool one. Fits in with the theme of everything. And then on top of that, there's the punchline as well, which is pretty cool. The big wooden mallet. I'm curious to see what that'll be like in the item shop. So yeah, guys, interesting to see another collaboration. There's apparently going to be challenges for the Harley Quinn skin, but nothing too crazy, and that's supposedly how you unlock the second variant. Moving on here, though, to a few other things to talk about with today's update. Obviously, you've probably seen a bunch about it, but the Launchpad is back. It is officially back in Battle Royale, all of the core modes, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense that the Launchpad would be back. It's such a perfect item that was honestly kind of missing in the meta as it is right now, and again, it just makes so much sense. So that is officially back in the game. As you guys know, the classic trap type item, you place it on the ground, jump on it, and you launch through the air and can glide around. That is back, which is absolutely awesome. On top of that, we also got some bug fixes. They say they resolved an issue involving some players' completion of the search chests in a single match Chaos Rising challenge not being saved. That's a good one, but probably didn't affect too many people. Also, the Earn Gold Scavenger Medals Ripley vs Sludge Overtime Challenge now tracks progress properly. On top of that, the side grading feature is no longer present in competitive playlists. Its presence in these playlists was unintentional, as noted in our V11.40 post. Also resolved an issue involving new players on consoles having difficulty matchmaking after first linking their Epic account, and addressed reports of iOS players activating their device's swipe up feature when trying to press inventory buttons. So yeah, guys, if any of those bugs affected you, those are the 5 bugs that were fixed in this update. Apparently more bugs are being looked into as well, but maybe we'll have to talk about those in a separate video, go over them more in detail. But for the most part, that's pretty great overall. And honestly, again, I'm just so excited to see the Launchpad back. It is such a perfect item. And speaking of which, what other items would you guys like to see return? Personally, the Launchpad was probably my #1 choice of item to return. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of a tough question. Maybe shockwave grenades, because those are just so fun, and I feel like they're fairly balanced. There's nothing too crazy. They're good for movement and getting away from fights in certain situations, and I feel they would fit pretty well. But I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more helpful videos like this coming out in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos on the screen right now. Got some fun ones, and you can also check out my second channel. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.